Good morning, folks. Ron Ray here with Turning 65 Solutions. Today, we are continuing our 2025 update series, and we're going to be talking about a Medicare supplement plan that we get lots of questions about. That would be the Plan N Medicare supplement. We already covered the Plan G and the Plan F and the cost of original Medicare A and B. We posted those videos a few days ago. You can go and check those out if you like. This one's going to be covering the Plan N. And you know me, I always like to go to a good, credible, unbiased source. We're going straight to the horse's mouth here with Medicare.gov and this particular publication called Choosing a Medigap Policy. You can go Google this yourself. Now, notice it says 2024, but being the government, they won't have the 2025 version out to us until about June or July, but nothing in here has really changed. We're going to go to page 11. This is where we find this chart that compares all of the Medigap plans that are available. And today we're going to be talking specifically about the Plan N. Now there's really three plans that we deal with these days: the Plan G, the Plan N, and quite a few people still have and are able to get a new Plan F. Now we've covered those and I covered that. Now we're going to talk about the Plan N. The Plan N is a newer plan. It came out in 2010. It's becoming more and more popular as people learn about it and learn things that it can do for them, mainly lower costs. So if you've been on a Plan F or a Plan G and those costs are going up and you're pretty healthy and you're not concerned about some of the out-of-pocket costs that may be involved with a Plan N, you might be able to save a pretty significant amount of money, maybe 20, 30% versus your plan that you have now. So Plan N, the way it works much like a Plan G. There's a couple of differences. If you remember, a Plan G pays for everything except for that $257 deductible for Medicare Part B. That's the only thing it does not cover. So for 2025, that Part B deductible is going to be $257. Last year was $240. Well, the Plan N does not cover that either. Right? So you got to watch out for that. Everything else is covered. There's some stars here because though it covers that 20% coinsurance for Part B, you are subject to a $20 copay at the doctor and $50 at the emergency room. Now, doctors don't always bill this, but they can, and you should expect them to do so. Up to $20 at the doctor, up to $50 in the emergency room. Most people, that's not a big deal. You go to the doctor 2 or 3 times a year. I know that's $60, but if you're saving $30 or $40 or $60 a month on your premiums versus your old Plan G or your Plan F, well, then you're still in the money. It covers the first 3 pints of blood. It covers hospice care. It covers skilled nursing care. It covers the Part A deductible. So for the first 60 days in the hospital, you're going to be subject to a $1,676 deductible. That's the Part A deductible. It covers up here the Part A co-insurance. That is going to be for 2025, $419 per day out of your pocket for days 61 to 90. And for days 91 to 150, it's going to be $838 a day. So it pays that. The only other thing you have to watch out for is this one right here. This is the one that scares some folks, is that Part B excess charge. Plan N does not cover that either. The Plan F and the Plan G both do. The Plan N does not. So that's 15% above the Medicare approved amount. Only doctors who do not accept Medicare assignment are allowed to bill that 15%. And we know from statistics going way back and getting better and better as years go on, only about 5% of all doctors who are allowed to bill that amount actually do. However, we know also from our experience that it's usually a surprise. It's usually somebody that you don't have a choice on, like a anesthesiologist or some emergency room doc that's a contractor, not an employee of the hospital. Something weird like that where you don't have a choice. You just have to do what you have to do, and then you get a bill later, and you've got this 15% charge where you weren't expecting. So it's it can be a little scary. It doesn't happen often, and it may be worth the risk for that lower premium. So we like the Plan N more and more here. Nothing's changed with the Plan N from 2024 to 2025, except for that Part B deductible going from $240 to $257. For most folks, that covers the first time you go to the doctor. If you go to the doctor for a cold and they do some blood work maybe in January, hey, you're good for the rest of the year. You don't have any more out-of-pocket cost, except for, remember, up to $20 copay at the doctor's office. Next time you go, $50 at the emergency room, and possibility, slim chance, I think, but it is a possibility of a 15% excess charge for anything else that happens outside the hospital, outpatient surgeries, emergency room visits when you're not admitted to the hospital, tests, x-rays, MRIs, CAT scans, those kinds of things. There's a slim possibility that you could receive that extra 15% charge. That's the Plan N. Like I said, we like it more and more, especially when we consider the cost savings. Some people just don't mind paying a little bit more for the comfort and the peace of mind of the Plan G, especially if they're already not healthy and they go to the doctor a lot. That's fine. That may be the better choice for you. So give us a call if you have any questions, or if you want to take another look, a closer look at a Plan N and see some of the different companies and what their prices are. Our number is 830-217-6711, or check us out on the web at t65s.com. If you found the information in this video helpful, give us a thumbs up down below. That helps YouTube get this video out to other people who are seeking the same information that you were today. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that little bell so that you can be notified when we upload a new helpful video. We've got a lot more update videos coming out. We're going to be covering Medicare Advantage plans, what's changed for veterans, what's changed for TRICARE recipients, and all other kinds of things that we deal with, the most common questions that we get from our clients and our Medicare beneficiaries that we serve. So keep an eye out and have a great day. Give us a call if you have anything. And until the next time, hope you have a great day, folks. Bye.